Jim? In this live stream, I'll be celebrating the 10-year anniversary of Star Wars Episode 7, The Force Awakens. And I'm, of course, joined by Jason Neal, the YouTuber I've collaborated with the most. And this is going to be the last live stream I'm doing of this year.
Okay. Yeah, the year's almost over.
Yeah, the year's almost over. It's Christmas just around the corner. So I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah. What, 5 more days? Where are we at?
Yeah, 5 more days now.
Yeah.
And 3 days ago, it was the 10-year anniversary of The Force Awakens. It was on the 17th, and it's the 20th today. So pretty much the 10-year anniversary today. So
yeah,
just go straight into it. So, what were your thoughts going into this film? Like, we really excited for it.
Oh my gosh, I was so excited for it. I was trying to think, like, because I grew up watching the original trilogy. That's all we had, and when I was a kid, I'm too young to have seen in the theater because I was born in '83, and that's when Return of the Jedi came out. So I didn't see any of them in the theater. So they're all seen on TV and VHS tapes. And I absolutely loved the original trilogy. Of course, I was a big Star Wars fan. And of course, I remember when the prequels came out, and that was incredibly exciting because I didn't know we ever would see another Star Wars movie. I was like, at that point, you're like, I didn't think there was ever going to be more Star Wars. And then when the Phantom Menace came out, of course, I remember. You're not old enough to remember that, but I in 1999, but I'm old enough to remember that 1999, being 16. I remember how exciting that was when that came out. I mean, one of the most exciting movies to see in the theater, and just huge crowds, and just the vibe was so great. And after that trilogy, and I'm trying to think if was Revenge of Sith around like 2005 or so?
Yeah.
Okay.
I watched it in the cinema this year. Celebrate its 20th anniversary.
Okay. I was thinking to myself, I bet that was around 2005. So when Revenge of the Sith came out in like 2005, so I see 20 years. Yeah, 20 years ago. You thinking, okay, that's the last Star Wars movie. I didn't know. Like, you wonder, like, is that the last time I'm going to see a Star Wars movie? It's the biggest franchise probably of all time. I mean, just on its pop culture everybody knows Star Wars and the impact it's made on film community and all that, and the fandom, maybe the biggest fandom of all time. Anyways, and then I remember Disney buying Star Wars from George Lucas. I remember that was a huge deal at the time. It was like, what? He sold Star Wars like in 2013 or something. And we're like, wait, well, so now we're going to get more Star Wars movies? I remember that being, of course, I mean, I didn't know that was coming. And then when I heard it, I was like, holy cow. I was like, it's so exciting to go, we're going to get more Star Wars movies. Like, not only that, but it's like, we're going to get more frequent Star Wars movies because now Disney's in charge. They can make a lot more Star Wars material, which they obviously did. I mean, besides all the movies, the TV shows, I mean, we got TV shows galore on Star Wars and other stuff, probably books and games and
there's even a Star Wars film releasing next year with the Mandalorian and Grogu.
Yeah, that's right. Mandalorian and Grogu is coming out, and then I know they're working on another Star Wars movie with Rey, whatever. The actress that plays Rey, I know at some point. So they're working on some, but it's funny. There's always like a big gap after we finish a trilogy. Then there's we get this big gap. Anyways, sorry, I'm saying a lot, but yeah. So I remember when they were like, "We're working on the next Star Wars movie." Yeah, it was so exciting because it was when you think you're never going to get another one, and then you're told that, "Oh, we're going to make another one." Yeah, obviously the fan base was just ecstatic. I mean, everybody was talking about it. Everybody was, and I don't know. I think it's because it's part of my childhood. Because I have some nostalgia for the original, seeing the original trilogy as a kid, and just absolutely loving that trilogy, and loving the whole world building of Star Wars. All the
Mhm.
just the ideas are like limitless. I mean, you got a whole galaxy full of alien characters and stories you can tell. I mean, there's so many stories you could tell in this whole, that's opened up. And um and so yeah, so then when they're like, yeah, they're working on the Star Wars, I remember seeing the trailer, and like, like a tear came down my eye when I saw the first trailer, because it's like, I don't know, something real exciting as a Star Wars fan to get a Star Wars movie after such a long gap. And I don't know, something like emotional about it, getting to another Star Wars movie. um yeah, so I was very, very excited for this movie when it came out 10 years ago. I can't believe it's been 10 years ago. um
It doesn't feel that long ago.
no, I remember it so vividly. Yeah,
It
I
was
guess I was 30.
the first Star Wars film I saw in theaters.
Right, because you're like, what, 10 years old 10 years ago? I don't.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was probably the most anticipated movie at the time for me. I couldn't wait to watch it. Did you watch it the day it came out? Because I did.
I think I did. Because I was so excited for it. I remember I bought tickets. They had showings like all day. I mean, they had so many showings because I think they knew it was going to be so big. So they had like, first time I ever seen a movie like 9 in the morning. I think I bought like a 9 in the morning ticket. I've never seen a movie that early in the morning, but they had tickets that early. That's how big that was, I guess.
Well,
Usually I don't go to a movie until, afternoon or something. At the earliest, but I remember they had tickets on sale, yeah, for the morning. And so I bought two tickets for me and my dad for like 9 in the morning showing. And luckily I was the theater. I could, I bought, and again, I usually go to the theater and buy the tickets there. I usually don't buy them ahead of time, but that was one case where I bought the tickets ahead of time because I
yeah,
knew, because I was there in 1999. It was so hard to get in the theater because back then, I don't know, we didn't have assigned. I never knew anything about assigned seats back then. It was just all first come, first serve. So I remember just loads of people all, rushing in to get good seats. and so I was like, oh my gosh, it's going to happen again. So I'm like, I'm going to get tickets ahead of time. I'm going to get my own seat. I'm going to get a assigned seat. So I
yeah.
don't have to feel because it's stressful when you're in the theater just ready to run in to get a seat. It's so stressful on these big movies. So so that was nice. It wasn't stressful. I could get in, get my seat. Yeah.
I've seen every Star Wars film in the cinema since. Yeah,
Yeah. The trilogy plus Rogue One and Han Solo.
but the Force Awakens is definitely my favorite of the sequel trilogy.
Oh yeah. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, but what did your dad think of the Force Awakens? Was he a big Star Wars fan?
He's not a big Star Wars fan, funny enough, though he did see the original one in the theater and he loved the original one back in 77. I think my mom and dad went and saw it in the theater. They were been married for 2 years at that point. They got married in 75. So um, I think they really liked it and it was a big deal. But over time, he hasn't been like a huge Star Wars guy that like watches all the Star Wars movies or rewatches them or gets into the whole lore of it. No. But I don't know, he went and saw it with me, and I didn't know if he wanted to, but I went to I went, online to buy tickets or something like that, and he wanted to see it too. So I was like, all right, well, I'll buy you one too, and we'll go together.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, it's interesting. I don't know if it's just because it was a big movie that he wanted to go see it, and
Well, I went with my whole family, and it was the first Star Wars film my sister actually watched.
yeah,
She wasn't a big Star Wars fan, but even she wanted to go and watch it.
yeah. Were your parents old enough for the original trilogy, or?
Yeah, they both were, but I'm not sure my mum watched it in the cinema.
Oh, okay.
I know my dad did.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that would have been awesome to see the original. Oh,
Especially if The Empire Strikes Back, my favorite Star Wars film.
yeah, 1980. Yeah, that would have been. Oh, that'd been so great. because you just never seen anything like it before. It was just
No,
so new as far as sci-fi goes. It's like just really opened up the whole what sci-fi can do, I guess, in movies. And
but we'll talk more about the film, the Force Awakens itself now. So I've got different points to sort of talk about with the film, really. So the first of which is the film story, which is very similar to, I think, Star Wars Episode 4 and New Hope.
yes, it's so
It's got
much.
a lot of similarities with its story.
Yes, I'm glad you agree. I thought the same thing when I was thinking about it.
It's got the
Like
Star Killer base, a bit like the Death Star.
yes, it's the Death Star again.
Like
It's
20 times the size of the Death Star, though.
right, bigger than the Death Star. The First Order it's the Empire. I mean, it's the same. uh, you got same stormtroopers, basically like stormtroopers. The First
Yeah.
Order. Um,
In New Hope, Obi-Wan gets killed, and in the Force Awakens, Han Solo gets killed.
that's true.
They
That's
kill
true.
off a major character in each of those films.
Yeah, and you got Emperor Palpatine. This one you got Snoke,
Yeah.
whatever.
On two
Uh,
desert planets, you've got Tatooine and Jakku.
that's right. Yeah, Jakku's desert kind of planet.
Yeah.
um, yeah, it just felt. I don't understand what they were going with. Why they didn't make anything different? Why they just kind of like, let's just do the same thing. It's like,
But luckily it'd been years since that first Star Wars film. Maybe they just want to update the story, really.
yeah, because it takes place 32 years after, I guess, because
Yeah.
Han Solo and Luke and Leia are all 32 years older. So
What did you think of the film's cliffhanger? Because I remember I saw it a bit. I wanted to see what was going to happen next.
oh yeah, oh where she is on the island with
Yeah,
Luke.
finally sees Luke. Yeah,
Well, that yeah, because going into the movie, we knew that Han Solo, or I should say, uh, the actors. Now I'm forgetting their names. Harrison Ford, Carrie Fisher, and
Mark Hamill.
Mark Hamill were going to be in the movie. And that was real exciting because we're like, holy cow, they're bringing back the original. Back together again. It's just a cool like reunion. Like,
Yeah.
and we don't get Luke until the very end, and he doesn't say anything. It's like I thought he was going to be more a part of the story, so I was kind of a little disappointed. I was like, ah.
But what do you think of the new characters they introduced? Do you have a favourite?
BB-8 is my favorite.
Yeah, I agree. I think it's a brilliant droid.
I really like that droid.
I met the real one as well.
Yeah, you've seen him in action, moving around.
Yeah,
that's crazy because that's
he was bigger than Thor, actually.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, he's very entertaining.
It's like a real robot, though. It's like I don't know how they did it, but it was like a real thing, not a digital effect.
No. Yeah, I think they did a really good job with BB-8 there. But I quite like the character of Finn as well. I like his friendship with Poe. I think I would have liked more of those two together. I thought those two were quite good together.
Yeah, I agree. I thought he had some good, funny dialogue in it.
What do you think of Kylo Ren?
Yeah, Kylo Ren was it's funny because you don't see Adam Driver's face much in this movie. It's in the next movie you see his face. And Adam Driver's such a good actor. I do like it when he doesn't have the mask on, but yet the mask, it looks cool though. I mean, he's got that deep voice and and everything. And again, it's almost like Darth Vader. It's like and he has the same
next Darth Vader.
And he has the same emotional arc as Darth Vader, kind of in the sense that he's bad and then he goes good later on in the third movie. But so it's kind of the same there as well. But yeah.
But I think there's one character they could have done a lot more with. That's Captain Phasma.
Yeah,
She's got a really cool
100%.
character design as well. She's one of the
Yes.
coolest looking characters in the film.
Yeah, that was kind of hyped on because they got the actress from Game of Thrones. I'm forgetting her name, but she's really good. She's like, I don't know, she's over 6 foot tall in real life. She's like six. I don't know if she's like 6'4" or something. She's like really tall in real life, and she's just coming off of Game of Thrones, which was really big. And so, but you don't see her face. She's always in that outfit. So I don't know why they needed her, but just for her voice, I guess. But uh, yeah, that was a little hyped up because we thought we were gonna get a lot out of that character because of the
There's a bit
actress they
like that
got.
with Luke as well.
Yeah, I thought we were gonna get a lot more.
But what do you think of Rey being the main character here?
Well, my problem with Ray, and it's the same problem everybody else has said probably, and I'm gonna echo it. The big problem I have with the movie is the Ray character who has no Jedi training, doesn't know anything about being a Jedi, like gets told that she's like a Jedi, and then her powers like increase immediately
Out of nowhere.
with no training. She's able to fight with a lightsaber. Like, no, you need like years and years of training
She's
to.
really able to kill Kylo Ren.
Yes, like she should have no business getting into a lightsaber fight with Kylo Ren, who's been training for a while and is very powerful in its own right. And then we get a lightsaber fight, and I'm like, she should die in like 2 seconds. He's should be way better than her, and that bothered me because I was like, that to me, I don't know. That destroys the whole reason why we have Jedi schools and stuff like that. We have to train you to be good.
I think she did become overpowered a bit too
Yes,
quickly.
yes, I think that's a huge problem that she came way too overpowered too quickly. That should have taken a couple of movies to get her to that point.
Yeah.
And she's even using like the Jedi mind tricks. Like, how does she know how to do that?
It's the first time using it as well.
Yeah.
She used it on the Stormtrooper played by
Yes.
Daniel Craig.
Yeah.
James
Right.
Bond. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So I'm not as big on the character just because of that reason, I would say.
What do you think of the character Mars Kanata?
Yeah, it's funny. That's another one that's Lupita Nyong'o playing the.
Yeah.
She was going to be in the movie, but then it turned out she's like a voice of that character. Yeah, and she was a fun character. I don't remember she was in it that much.
I would like to see more of the character in the other films.
She barely
really
appears.
Yeah. I don't even think she's in The Rise of Skywalker at all.
I don't think so. Yeah, I think she's barely in The Last Jedi or whatever.
But to keep calling Chewbacca a boyfriend, I think that's quite funny.
That's right. Yeah, she does have some funny lines in the movie, if I remember right.
I don't think Chewie's played by the original actor in this one. He's played by somebody else.
Yeah, they get a different actor. I don't know when the original actor died at some point, but
I think it was after The Force Awakens, but
Peter
I can't remember.
Peter Minshew or something like that.
Something like that. Yeah.
The only guy that's been around forever is C-3PO.
Anthony Daniels. Yeah.
Daniels. Yeah.
But that's all he's done. He's just played C-3PO.
Just play C-3PO in every movie.
I wonder what he did before then. Or how he got the role.
I think he was like a mime or something, so that's why they got him in the role. Because his physicality, he's really good physically.
Yeah.
One, he's skinny, so he can fit in the suit really well, and he has the physicality to do the robot movements, I guess.
But I wonder why they gave him a red arm in this film. Was it just to stand out a bit more? I'm not
That's
sure.
right. They did, didn't they?
He was worried that Han Solo wouldn't recognize him.
Yeah.
But I think Han Solo is definitely the best character in this film for me.
Yeah, that was really cool getting Harrison Ford back as Han Solo and
Yeah,
being back on the Millennium Falcon. Yeah, that was definitely a really cool moment.
I think it was him that made the movie for me.
Yeah, that was definitely a big part. Yeah, getting him back into the character, and it definitely had some emotional moments, I suppose, in the movie. Yeah.
Yeah, he definitely did have the most emotional moments. But do you have any favourite moments in the film?
um, I was thinking back, uh, the the moment when I like when John Boy Finn and with Oscar Isaac character.
Yeah, so they're escaping
Yes,
the Star Destroyer, not Star Destroyer, yeah, Star Destroyer.
yeah, him helping him escape. There was a lot of good dialogue in there. I thought Oscar Isaac's now what's his name? I forget now, but
Poe, yeah, the character of Poe
that's
Dameron.
Poe. Yes, Poe Dameron. Yes, he had a lot of funny dialogue
Yeah,
scenes, like when I think Kylo Ren was coming to interrogate him, and he's like, "So do you go first? Do I go first?" He's like, "I don't know." There's some funny stuff
oh yeah,
there. I did like when they escaped, and then when Finn meets Ray, and he lies and says that he's part of the Resistance when he's not, and he has this like I think or something. I think they call it the Resistance or something. And he's like, "You part of the Resistance? I'm part of the Resistance. I'm part of the." I don't know, the way he said it was funny. Like
yeah.
yes, I'm part of the Resistance.
But
Um,
I think my favourite parts, one of them was them entering the Millennium Falcon. They were escaping for those TIE fighters, and they're both impressed with how they were doing that. They also
yeah.
like the part when they're escaping from those reptiles as well.
Oh, on the planet.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was quite entertaining.
Yeah. And the biggest laugh I got out of me, and I think the theater was, um, I guess BB-8. I don't know if he's telling BB-8. I think they're on a Millennium Falcon. He's telling BB-8. I guess BB-8 knows that he's not part of the Resistance or something like that, or
Oh
that
yeah,
he's lying.
and he uses
But
that. He does the thumbs up with that light up thing he's got.
yes, that was
That's
the
brilliant.
funniest moment. I laughed so much, and everybody in the theater. I mean, to me, that was by
Yeah,
far the funniest moment. Where I love
I
BB-8.
agree. I want that. I want that on the postcard. Just that image. I want that as a postcard or a poster. Brilliant.
Oh, it's so great! I wasn't expecting it. The liar.
But
That's why I love BB-8.
what do you think of the fight scenes in this film? Like the lightsaber fights.
Yeah, they weren't as good, I thought, as the prequel fight scenes. Whoever did the choreography on the prequels was, I mean, those are the best fight scenes of all the Star Wars movies. Like you think of that uh, Darth Maul scene, to me is like maybe the
Yeah,
best fight scene I've ever seen,
duel
or even
duel
the
of the fates. Yeah,
Duel of the Fates is amazing, or the fight scene in Revenge of the
yeah.
Sith between Obi-Wan and Anakin is amazing, and there's been fights in there between that are just great. I didn't think they were that great in this one, and there wasn't enough. I wish, of course, because I
Yeah,
love
there wasn't enough here.
I love lightsaber fights. So I was a little disappointed that we didn't get more lightsaber fights, because to me that's like my favorite part of Star Wars is
I,
the big lightsaber fights.
I feel that there was more blasters than lightsabers in this movie.
Yeah, because he just had Kylo Ren, and what do you think about his lightsaber? I always thought it was kind of stupid.
I've not seen anybody else use that in Star Wars. I'm not sure why he's got that really.
Yeah, with the two, it's like a
Yeah,
broadsword
it's like a cross.
across. Yeah, and he fights like with one hand. He doesn't really fight like he doesn't really fight like Jedi or Sith like normally would. He's fighting more like I always feel like Jedi's fight like samurais,
Mm-hmm.
and he he was fighting more like a medieval knight or something. It was a little weird to me. I don't know if it fit as well. I don't know. They're trying to go for something different, I'm sure. They wanted the fans.
What do you think of him being Han Solo's son?
Yeah, I was shocked by that.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting. I don't think anyone was.
No, and I'm trying to remember, when did they reveal that in the movie? Was it?
I think it was Snoke that revealed it.
Okay, Snoke revealed it. Yeah, because I guess we didn't know who Kylo Ren was. And they talked about this Knights of Ren, like he had this group that was with him. Yet we don't see him till like the third movie. I'm trying to remember what, I don't know. There was always there's so many questions, like, you know, who was Rey? Was, you know, a lot of things was like, is Rey Han Solo and Princess Leia's daughter? That's what I thought was probably happening there.
Yeah.
Is it Luke's daughter? I know there's all these rumors of like, she must be someone's kid. Why is she a big part of the story? You know,
that's Palpatine's granddaughter.
Right. I didn't see that coming. I was like, oh, okay. I was expecting it to be either Solo or Skywalker daughter, but Kylo Ren, I don't know what we thought. Except, I guess, no, he does reveal that Darth Vader is his grandfather, maybe? I don't know.
I was really shocked he killed his own father.
Oh, yeah, super shocking.
It took me a while to get over that, actually.
Yeah, I don't really like it because I love Han Solo, and I'd rather remember him from Return of the Jedi all happy than remember him from Force Awakens where he gets killed by his own son. I was like, I don't like that at all. Like, like, why'd they bring him back just to kill him? I don't know. That kind of bothers me that they brought.
It also bothered me what they. Yeah. It also bothered me what they did with Supreme Leader Snoke. He was supposed to be this big bad guy to take down.
Yeah.
But it just turns out it's someone that Palpatine made.
I agree. I was like, I thought we were gonna get more backstory of who Snoke is and how he got in power and like why is he so powerful. I don't know. We didn't get any backstory really, and then
it's even played by Andy Serkis.
Yeah, that's right. They had a
played another
big
Star Wars
cast.
character. He was an Andor as well.
Yeah. He was good in Andor. It's so funny because Andy Serkis, you know, he's in Lord of the Rings, he's in Marvel, he's in Star. I mean, this guy's in everything. Like every big franchise.
What hasn't he? Yeah, what big franchise hasn't he been in?
Yeah, what hasn't he not been in? He's gets a part in everything now. Planet of the Apes, of course, but yeah.
Yeah. But we can't talk anymore about Star Wars until we mentioned John Williams, really. Of course, he's back doing the score here.
Oh, incredible that he's still going and still making these scores. It's amazing.
Yeah. It's really good score as well. I think he reprises the Star Wars themes, though. But,
yeah.
But for the most part, it's completely new material.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember. I can't remember anything specifically about the score, but I always like John Williams scores. They're always really good.
I think my favorite piece of music in this is Rey's theme.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Find that one. The most catchiest one.
Right. Like when we first meet her.
Yeah.
Yeah, scavenging and stuff.
With the character on Carplot, just get scavenging stuff to sell to him. He's played by Simon Pegg.
Yeah.
You wouldn't think it's Simon Pegg, though.
Sounds nothing like Simon Pegg.
I could be 16 for the droid. My mum likes doing the droid is not for sale quote. She likes saying that part in the movie.
Really?
Yeah. But I think that's pretty much the main thing to talk about with the movie. What do you think of the visual effects, though? Do you think they were good for its time?
Yeah. I'm trying to think what big. Well, they did. Yeah. Like the. Well, I mean, like the Millennium Falcon's flying scenes are really good. I remember
Yeah.
that was very impressive. Like what they can do with flying. So I like all of that. Trying to think. I know there's like a big monster at one time, like inside the
Hmm.
when you first meet Han Solo. I think.
Yeah, those reptiles. But also, it's got really good effects when they're showing that scene with when they're destroying all those planets.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, but it's a very very sad part in that movie.
No visuals. Yeah, very good. I'm trying to think. It probably was. I imagine it got nominations for some of that stuff for Oscars.
But I also
Uh,
thought the movie was paced very well as well.
yeah.
It didn't really have many slow, boring moments. It moved at a pretty good pace. But what's your least favorite part about the movie? And what's your favorite part about it?
Like I said, my least favorite part is just the Ray character. I don't know why it bothers me that she can fight Kylo Ren without no training. That just bothers me. And it bothered me at the time. I remember when I was watching the movie, I was really enjoying it until that scene, and she was fighting Kylo Ren, and I was like, and well, not even that, but Finn fights Kylo Ren
Yeah,
for like a second, and he actually holds his own for like a second. I'm thinking Finn has no Jedi skills. He should get killed in like 1 second against a Jedi or Sith. That's powerful. I didn't like that. I didn't like that she was fighting him and like going 1-to-1 with him. That bothered me. Like it seems to go against the lore of Jedi's and Siths and the training you have to be good. Because I always felt like as a Jedi, not only I mean it's more than just being good with a lightsaber. It's using the Force
mm-hmm.
to kind of almost it helps your reflexes, I guess, but also helps you to kind of what do you call it? Know where the strikes are going. Like I think you can kind of use the Force to kind of almost tell the future a little bit. I don't know if that makes sense, but
Mm-hmm.
and that's a
Yeah,
skill you have to hone in or something like that as a Jedi or a Sith. And so that's why I think that's why you can block. I mean, that's why Jedi's and Sith block blaster fire because blaster fire is so
mm-hmm.
fast, but your Force skills can, you know, uh, guide you to where the
Yeah,
strikes are going, and you can block. If you don't have
mm-hmm.
that skill, then you're dead. I mean, you don't have the ability to know where the fire is coming from. Anyways, I'm just going into that, but uh, that and Han Solo getting killed are my two least favorite things about the movie. And I know I talked about them already, but I don't like that they brought back the old characters just to kill them. I'm like, no, they're supposed to be happy.
Yeah.
I love those characters, and yeah.
But
Uh,
what's your favorite part of the film then?
uh, I think the dialogue is actually pretty well written. It's like I said, I think I laughed quite a bit during the movie. The BB-8 scenes make me laugh, and the John Boyega, I thought
I
had some
think
good.
I think
And
it's probably one
Poe,
of the fun. I'd say it's one of the funniest Star Wars movies.
yeah, I laughed quite a bit. I remember even like Harrison, like I remember Finn. They're going to I think the Star Base, Killer Base, or something like that, and he says something, and I can't remember exactly, but well, two things. One, that the Han Solo says that's not how the Force works.
Oh
That's a
yeah,
fun.
I
That was
love
a
that
funny one.
line.
That was a great line, and then I love he borrows Chewbacca's blaster. He has like this big blaster
Oh yeah,
thing.
it looks like a crossbow.
Yeah, crossbow. You only see Chewbacca use it, and Han Solo uses it one time. He's like, "Oh, I love this thing." He's like, "Oh, why have I never blasted this thing?" like that was the first time in their whole friendship he's ever used it.
They also found the 12 parsecs bit funny because Ray said 14.
Really? Yeah,
But I think that's one of my favorite moments. And so they go back to the Millennium Falcon for the first time in decades.
yeah, yeah.
But I think my least favorite part of the movie, I found it quite predictable at times. I knew how the film was probably going to end. Yeah, what was going to happen to certain characters, but
Uh-huh.
I think the Han Solo bit was definitely the most unpredictable part. I wasn't expecting that to happen.
No, no.
So, where does this film rank in the overall Star Wars films? Is it top 5?
You know, I mean, original trilogy is the first three for sure.
Yeah.
I'd probably put Revenge of the Sith over this one. Then maybe, yeah, it might be number 5. Yeah, I can put number 5.
I think I'll have to look where it is for mine now. It's a top 5 for me, but not sure where the top 5 is. Either number 4 or number 5. Let's have a look. It's my number. Yeah, it's number 4. Yeah. It's
Number
slightly
4.
higher than you do. Yeah.
Because for me, the first three are definitely, I mean, gosh, those first three are so good. I mean, it's the best trilogy of all time, in my opinion. And
Yeah.
then
I agree with that.
the prequel trilogy, Revenge of the Sith is my favorite out of that one. You know, it's funny, Phantom Menace, it's like, I have so much good nostalgia for it because I loved it when I saw it in the theater. And the fight scenes are so good in that movie. But at the same time, there's some really bad acting and there's some really bad parts to that movie. and there's some parts of that don't I don't know. There's parts of that prequel trilogy that doesn't line up with the original. Like they changed some stuff around. I think that's like doesn't make sense. Um, but
Would you say you prefer the prequel or sequel trilogy?
the prequel for sure. I think Attack of Clones is definitely worse out of the prequel. I think
Yeah,
that's the
I
most
agree.
boring. It's kind of boring. The whole love story's just not good and it's boring. The dialogue's terrible. Anyways, that one definitely the worst one of that one. And then the sequel trilogy, I think Last Jedi is just an abomination to the Star Wars. That's my least favorite of all the Star Wars movies. I think that's just that was just a terrible movie. And Rise of Skywalker, not that great either. So those are like at the bottom of my list.
I actually quite like those 2 movies.
You like them? Okay.
Yeah, I'm more of a fan of the sequel trilogy to the prequel trilogy. But I know that most people probably go with what your what your opinion is on it. So
Yeah.
what would you give the Force Awakens out of 10?
I might give it like an 8 out of 10.
I think I looked at what I gave it out of 10 then. I gave it a 9 out of 10.
Did you? Okay.
Probably because of how much I was looking forward to this movie. It probably affected the score a bit.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
If
Definitely.
I'd just seen it for the first time a few weeks ago, I probably would have given it an 8 or an 8.5. But I've seen it loads since I first saw it 10 years ago.
Yeah.
I was only 12 then.
Yeah. Is it? Did you see the other ones before this one or?
Yeah, I saw them all on
Okay.
TV.
Okay. So you knew the
Yeah,
whole story. Okay.
I knew about the Force Awakens film about 3 or 4 years before it actually released.
Oh really?
Yeah, I think it was as soon as Disney bought Star Wars, bought Lucasfilm.
Yeah. Yeah. And you were on a set.
It was the Rise of Skywalker I was on the set for.
Oh, okay. Rise of Skywalker. You're on set
Yeah,
for. Okay. Yeah. You
but
have pictures with the cast.
yeah,
Yeah.
did a whole video on that experience.
It's crazy how long ago that was.
Yeah, 6 years ago I went to Pinewood Studios
6 years ago. Wow. Gosh,
Like,
you were
yeah, 10
young.
years ago, watched The Force Awakens. I remember I completed a Lego Star Wars game that day. I completed the Lego Star Wars original trilogy
That's a great game. Yeah.
on the Xbox 360.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I think I'll
So
just about do it for this
when was
discussion of Force Awakens.
the last movie of 6 years ago?
The last, yeah, the Rise of Skywalker was 6 years ago.
Okay, because we've had quite a bit of gap between the last one and the next one. So, okay.
But for the next couple of years, we got Star Wars movies releasing theatrically, which is pretty cool. I'm looking forward to
Yeah.
watching them.
Yeah. They need to go back and do. I don't know if. I guess they'll continue the Skywalker series. I don't know.
Yeah, we'll have to wait and see for that.
Yeah.
But do you have any final words before we conclude this?
um. I do love the Mandalorian, so I like to see more Mandalorian.
Yeah, this is the way.
This is the way. Yeah.
Thanks everyone watching. May the force be with you all, and I hope you all have a Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Until next time, peace out, peace and love, and ciao. Thanks for watching.